In this question, what is given? Draw a graph of a linear. Draw a linear graph and the fill in the blanks. First question is given. This table is given in first question. First of all, we're going to complete this table. Okay. After completing the table, we're going to draw the graph of this question. Okay, beta. Now, what is given? See, observe this table. What is given? Value of x is given and value of y is also given. So 1 is x, so y is equal to 7. X is 2, so y is going to be 14. Now this is missing. So it means we're going to fill this block. Okay. Now 4 is given and value of x is missing. And value of x is y is given, the value of x is missing. So we're going to complete this table. Okay. See, what is given in the first? Value of x is equal to 1. Value of y equal to 7. It means y is equal to 7 times of x. Okay. Y is equal to 7 times of x. When x equal to 1, the value of y is 7. Is it clear, beta? It means value of y, this value of y comes when we are going to multiply x by 7. Okay. The equation become y equal to 7x. So right here when x equal to 1, see, when we take x equal to 1 in this equation, so take value of x equal to 1. What I write here? When x equal to 1, to take x equal to 1, so 7 1 is 7, so value of y becomes 7. It means when value of y x equal to 1, so value of y becomes 7. So right here 1 and 7. Check next. What is written here? X value 2. So take x value 2 here. Okay. So this implies y equal to. Now value of x become 2. It means instead of x, we are going to write value of 2. Now 2 7s are 14. It means when x equal to 2, so value of y become 40. So it means you are going to write x equal to 2 and in the block of y, so you are going to write 40. Okay. In the same way, this is missing. This term is missing. So take when x equal to 3. Next I take x equal to 3. It means instead of x, I am going to write 3. So take y as it is. 7 going to remain as it is. Instead of x, what I am going to write here? 3. Now 3 7s are 21. So write here 21. It means when value of x is 3, so y become 23. When y is 23, it means value of x become 3. So write here 3. So this box is going to fill. Now next, what is the given? Value of x is given. We have to find the value of y. Now take when x equal to 4. This implies y equal to 7 into 4. Now 7 4 is up 28. It means when we take x equal to 4, the value of y become 28. It means when x is 4, the value of y become 28. So write here 28. So this going to fill. Now last one, value of y is given. So we have to check the value of x. So take x value 5. When x value is 5, this implies y equal to 7 into 5. 7 5s are 35. It means when x is 5, the value of y become 35. Now value of y is 35, which means x become 5. Okay. Now this table is going to complete. So we are going to find now what is our question? Draw a linear graph. It means we have to draw the graph of this table. Okay. As you know, this line is known as x-axis. This line is known as y-axis. This is also known as horizontal line. Horizontal line is known as x-axis and this vertical line is known as y-axis. Where these two axes intersect each other, that point is known as origin. Okay. So that point is known as the origin. So this is the origin of the. Now what I write here, values is given. In your graph, small boxes are there. Okay. This is your graph paper beta. So some small boxes are there. You have to take these small boxes. Right here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. In this side I take 7. Why I take 7, 14 and this one? See, this here table. What is the difference between y term? What is the difference between these two? 7. 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 All terms having difference 7. So I take along y-axis one small box equal to 7. If I take one small box equal to 7, the next one going to be 14. Similarly, next one going to be 21, add 7 to the previous one. In along y-axis, I take this small box equal to 7. Okay. So this next going to be 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, and 56. So on. Now in the along x-axis, I take this small box is equal to 1 unit. If I take first one 1 unit, next one will also be 1 unit. It's going to be same. If I take first small box equal to 2, then next going to be 2. 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 2, 6. If I take one small box equal to 1, it means all are going to be increased by 1 unit. I take one small box along x-axis equal to 1. So next going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you have to mention the scale also. Take one small square is equal to 1 unit along x-axis. Along x-axis, I take one small square equal to 1 unit. Okay, you have to mention also. And take one small square 7 unit along y-axis. It means along y-axis, I take this small box equal to 7 unit. If I take first one 7, it means average small box going to be increased by 7. Clear? If I take one small box equal to 5 unit, it means it's going to be increased by 5 unit again and again. If I take first small box equal to 5 unit, so next going to be 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and so on. But in this question, I take my first on along y-axis, I take my small square equal to 7. It means it's going to be increased by 7, 7, 7. So first going to be 7, next one going to be 14, 21, and so on. Okay. Now check this table. What is given? In x-axis value is x. In x-axis value is 1 and y-axis value is 7. It means I want to represent 1 and 7. Value of x is 1, value of y is 7. It means value of x is 1 here. Value of x is 1 here and value of 7 along y-axis value of y is 7. So 7 already here. So take this point. So this point going to be represented by 1 and 7. Right here 1 and 7. This point going to represent value of x equal to 1 and value of y becomes 7. So this coordinate for this point is A. The coordinates of this A point A become 1 and 7. Okay. Similarly, take next point 2. X value is 2 is given. So value of y become 14. So take 2. And this going to be 40. So this point going to be represented by 2 and 40. Value of x is, see, value of x is 2 and value of y is 40. In this point, value of x is 1 and value of y is 7. Okay. Similarly, take next point 3, value of y is become 21. Now take this point 3. In your graph lines are also there, beta. In my board, lines are not there. So I need to draw this total line. Okay. So next point is here. So this is going to be represented by 3 and 21. The coordinate of this point is 3 and 21. What is the meaning of 3 and 21? Value of x is 3 and value of y is 21. Okay. Now next one is x equal to 4. Take x equal to 4 and y equal to 28. Now take x equal to 4. So this is your 4 and this one is your 28. So this point going to be represented by 4 and 28. Now next, what is given? Value of x is 5 and value of y is 35. So where is x value 5? Here. Where y value 35? Here. So join these 2 points. I take this 5 first. Now I take this value of y. So this point going to be represented by coordinates 5 and 35. Okay. Now see once again. This table is there. You are going to draw the graph of this table. So this is x-axis and this is your y-axis. These points I going to plot on the along x-axis. This point I going to plot on the along y-axis. Clear? Now value of x is 1. X value is 1. Value of y is 7. So join these two. Value of x and value of y is 7. So this point going to be presented by 1 and 7. Similarly 2 and 14. This is the value of x. This is the value of y. Because this is your y-axis. On y-axis we can take value of y. On x-axis we can take value of x. So this 2 become 2 and 14. Similarly this become 3 and 21. This 4 and 28. And this 5 and 25. Now what is the next step? Join all the points one by one. Okay, see. When you are going to join all the points, so this is going to be represented by a line. So this is the graph of the first question. I hope it is clear to everyone. Okay, if any doubt is there, send me. Take only 1 minute better. See, this is your question. In your book, this question is given, draw a linear graph of the given this blocks. Now see, what is the relation between these two? First two given, second two given, these two given. In next three missing terms are there. Okay. Now see, what is the relation between these two? Value of x is given 1 and value of y is given 7. Okay. Here 1 is written, here 7 is written. What is the relation between these two? It means value of y. Value of y is 7 times of x. Okay. Value of y, this value of y is equal to 7 times of x. When you going to multiply 1 by 7, see. When you multiply 1 in 7, what is the answer? 7 1 is 7. When you going to multiply 2 by 7, what is the answer? 2 7 is 14. It means what is the relation between x and y? So y is equal to 7 times of x. Is it clear, Aniket? Aniket, now it is clear. Write message, beta. Write your answer in message box. Okay, beta. Now clear? So this y is equal to 7 times of x. It means when you are going to take x value 1, this becomes 7 1 is 7. When you take x value 2, this becomes 7 2 is 14. And similarly, when you are going to take value of take x 3, so this is going to be 3. So 3 7 is 21. When you take x value 4, so this is going to be 4. 4 7 is 28. When you take x value 5, so this is going to be 5. So 7 5 is 35. In this way, you are going to complete this table. After completing the table, you have to plot these all points on the graph paper. Okay. After plotting the graph point on the graph paper, you have to join them one by one. When you are going to join, this is going to be presented by a straight line. Okay, beta. Now check next question. Question number 2. Read this question from your book. What is given? Now check question number 2. What is given in this question? Check. In this question, 2 parts are there, beta. Complete the flowing table of the value and make a graph of each of the flowing. I'm going to solve its first part. Okay. Now, question number 2, I want to solve. Complete the flowing table. Means one table is given. First, I want to complete this table. What is given in this table? See on the board. This is your value of x. This is your value of y. So write here 0, 1, and 3. In this table is going to be completed. First, we are going to complete this table. Okay. Value of x is given, value of y is missing. Value of x is given, value of y is missing. Value of x is given, and value of y is missing. Okay. How you complete the table? Now it is also given y equal to 3x. In your question, this is given y equal to 3x. What is the meaning of y equal to 3x? It means if you want to find the value of y, you have to multiply the value of x by 3. Okay. What is the meaning of y equal to 3x? It is written y equal to 3x. What is the meaning of y equal to 3x? It means if you require value of y, you have to multiply the value of x by 3. Okay, when you are going to multiply the value of x by 3, so it's going to be represented by the value of y. See what I'm going to write here. I write here when x equal to 0. I take x equal to 0 first. So this implies y equal to 3 into 0. Now 3 into 0, you know 0. Or write here 0. It means when value of x is 0, so value of y is also 0. So write here 0. Clear, beta? It is given in your question. Y is 3 times of x. It means if you want to find the value of y, you have to multiply the value of x by 3. Okay? So I take x equal to 0 first. Instead of x, I want to write 0. So 3 into 0, 0, because 0 into something is 0. So when you go to multiply 3 by 0, it is going to be 0. So value of y becomes 0. So I write here 0. Now take when x equal to 1. So this implies y equal to 3 into 1. It means instead of x, you want to write 1. So write 1. So 3 ones are 3. It means when you take x equal to 1, so value of y become 3. So write here 3. Here. Now next you want to find the value of y when x is 3. So write here when x equal to 3. This implies y equal to 3 into 3. 3 into 3 is 9. Why I take 3? Because it is given. Value of x is 3. So instead of x, you want to write 3. So 3 3s are 9. It means when x equal to 3, the value of y become 9. So write here 9. Here. Now we want to represent this table on the graph. Now I take, see what is given. All the values are 0, 1, 2, 3. So I take this small box 1 unit again. Okay. Along x-axis, I want to take this small box equal to 1. If I take first small box equal to 1, next going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Now in this question, I take y unit also 1 because less values are there now. So I take this y unit equal to 1. This equal to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now mention, take one small square unit equal to 1 unit along x-axis and take one small square unit equal to 1 unit. Now write here 1 unit. Okay. In this question, take one small square unit equal to 1 unit along y-axis. And you give 1 square is equal to 1 small square equal to I take 1 unit. If first one going to be 1 unit, next one also going to be 2, 3, 4, and so on. Okay. Now what is given? Value of x is 0 and value of y is also 0. So this is going to be represented by origin because at origin value of x and value of y both are 0. So this is going to be the first point of the graph. So this is going to be the first point of the graph. The first point of the graph is your origin because at origin value of x and value of y both are equal to 0. Okay. Now next, what is given? X value equal to 1. Where is x value 1? This one your value of x 1 and value of y going to be 3. Now where is 3? This one is your 3 and this one is your 1. Join these 2 points. So this is going to be 1 and 3. This is the second point of your graph. Okay. Now next what is given? X value 3. Where is x value 3? On x-axis you can take value of x 3. Now I take this point 3. And it's going to be presented by 9. It means we have to produce up to 9. So 9 is where this 9. Now this is your 9. So value of 9 is there. So this is value of 9. This is your value of x. Then you're going to meet each other. So this point going to be presented by 3 and 9. Okay. Now all the points are on your graph paper. First point 0, 0 going to be presented by origin. Next point 1 and 3. X value 1, y value 3. They are going to join here. 1 and 3 is the point. Now x value is 3 and y value is 9. Where is x value 3? Here. Where is y value 9? Here. Join these 2 points. So this point going to be presented by 3 and 9. The coordinate of this point is 3 and 9. Coordinates of this point is 1 and 3. And the coordinates of this point is 0 and 0. Now join these 3 points one by one. Take your scale. Join these first 2 points with the help of scale. After that, join these 2 points. When you're going to join these points, this is going to be represented by a straight line. So this is your graph of this question. I hope clear to all. Okay, if you have any doubt in this question, send message to me. I want to repeat it for this question. Help of graph, we're going to find the solution of this question. Okay, because in this question, graph is there. So we have to draw the graph. With the help of graph, we're going to complete this question. Check this question number 3 on your book. Now we're going to solve this question number 3. Okay. Now first I want to plot the points. Okay. Now the graph of this question is going to start with 1. This is the first point of this graph. Okay. After that 1 and 2. 1 and 2 going to be presented by here. Now next one is 3 and 4. No, 2 and 3. So this is 2 and 3 is there. 2 and 3. This point going to be presented by 2 and 3. Okay. This 2 and 3. This is going to be 3 and 4. So where is 4? So this point going to be presented by 4. So this one is going to be 4. Okay. Next one is 4. 4 and 5. So 5 is this one. So this is the next point. Next is given 5 and 6. So take value of x 5 first. After that take value of y 6. So 6 is here. So this is the next point. Okay. Join them. So this is the graph which is given in your book. Okay. So this is the graph line which is given in your book. Now see what is given in the question. I want to read the statement of this question. Observe the graph. You have to observe the graph of this question and complete the table of the values written down relationship between x and y. Now one table is also given. We are going to complete this table with the help of this graph. Now I'm not going to solve. Okay, with the help of graph, I want to find the values of x and y. Okay. Now this is your x and this is your y. Now in value 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 points are there. Okay. Now see on the board. With the help of this graph, I want to complete this table. Okay. Now this point, what is the coordinates of this point? Who will tell? I want to ask one by one. Okay. Raise your hand if you know the answer. I name it. Okay. I name it on the graph. This point is A. This point is B. This point is C. This point going to be D. This point going to be represented by E. And this point going to be represented F. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 points are there. I name it A, B, C, D, and E. You have to answer the coordinates of A. My question: what is the coordinates of A? What is the coordinates of B? What is the coordinates of C? What is the coordinates of D? You have to check from your graph and tell what is the answer. Okay. Okay, beta. Keshav, unmute yourself, beta. Keshav, 8 Florence.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, beta. Tell what is the coordinates of point A.
Sir, 0 and 1.
Very good, beta. 0 and 1. Because value of x is 0 and value of y is 1. So this is going to be presented by 0 and 1. Good, beta. Good. Next. Mute yourself, beta. Okay. Next, Avika is there. Avika from 10th, 8th awesome, beta. Unmute yourself, beta.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Avika. Okay. Anshuman. Anshuman.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, beta. Tell what the coordinates of point B.
B.
B, beta, B. This one, B.
Sir, Sir, 1 and 2.
Okay, 1 and 2. Tell coordinates of C also.
C.
Yes.
Sir, 2 and 3.
Okay, 2 and 3. So this is going to be 2 and 3. Similarly, this is going to be 4 and 5.
3 and 4, sir.
Yes, 3 and 4 and
Then 4 and 5.
yes, 4 and 5. This is going to be represented by 3 and 4 and then 4 and 5. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now,
Sir, can I mute?
yes, mute yourself better. Now all coordinates are there. Now check. When value of x is 0, so value of y is 1. So write here 1. When value of x is 1, so value of y become 2. When value of x is 2, so value of y become 3. So write here 3. Similarly, when x is 3, when x is 3, so this is going to be represented by value of y become 4. So you have to write here 4. Similarly, when x value is 4, so value of y become 5. So it means you have to write here 5. In this way, you have to complete this table with the help of graph. When you want to solve this question on your notebook, you have to draw the graph of this question also, beta. Okay? You have to draw the graph of this question also, because with the help of graph, you want to complete this table. Okay? When graph is not there, so how you are going to check? Why you going to write here 1, 2, 3, 5? Okay? So you have to draw the graph. After drawing the graph, paste on your page, then write this table. Okay? Now check next question, beta. Now you want to solve next question, question number 4. So this is very simple question. What is given here? We want to draw the graph of multiple of 3 and multiple of 5. Okay? You are going to draw the graph of multiple of 3 and multiple of 5. So this is going to be very simple, beta. So this is your question number 4. So today you are going to complete your first 5 questions. So this is your homework. You have to solve question number 1 to 5 of this exercise on your fair notebook. Okay? So in next lecture, we're going to complete remaining 5 questions. Okay? So today your homework is solve question number 1 to 5 of exercise 6C on your fair notebook. So you have to draw the graph also. Okay? Use graph paper when you're going to draw the graph. Now check what is given in this question. Draw graph for the multiple of 3. I want to solve first part, beta. Okay? In first part, we have to draw the graph of the multiple of 3. And second part, we're going to solve the graph of the multiple of 5. Both are going to be same. So see what we're going to start this question. So let x be any natural number. What I write here? Let x be any natural number. Then y equal to kx. Let x be any natural number. Then y equal to kx. Where y is multiple of x. Where y going to be represented by multiple of x. Okay? Now we will see. I want to repeat this. When you want to draw this question, start this question, so you have to write let x be any natural number. Okay, x be any natural number, then y equal to kx. Whenever you want to draw the graph of multiple, so you have to write y equal to kx. Okay, where y is multiple of x. If it is 3, so then k is going to replace by 3. If it is 5, so then k is going to replace by 5. Instead of k, you want to write required multiple. If you going to draw the graph of multiple of 2, then this k going to replace by 2. Okay? Now we will show the graph. Now we will draw the graph of y equal to 3x. Okay. Now I want to draw the graph of y equal to 3x. Why I write here instead of k3? Because I want to draw the graph of multiple of 3. If you want to draw the graph of multiple of 3, to replace this k by 3. Okay. Now I make the table of this graph first. Right here x and here y. Okay. I take 1, 2, 3 and 4. I take x value 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 3. What is going to be answer of this? So value of y is given 3 times of x. So right here when x equal to 1. This implies to change this x with 1. So 3 1s are 3. When value of x is 1, so value of y become 3. So it means you have to write here 3. Now take x equal to 2. So instead of 3, then you want to take 2. So this is going to be 2 3s are 6. So this is going to be answer when x equal to 2. When you want to take x value 2, so value of y become 6. Similarly, 3 3s are 9 and 3 4s are 12. So in this way, you want to complete this table. Okay. Now you have to plot this table on the graph. Now see what is given. In x terms, difference is 1 1. And in y terms, what is the difference? 3, 6, 9, 12. So take first square along y axis. You are going to take first square